What's up, guys? It's Scion, and I'm back. And what I want to do today is talk about things that I wish that Blade and Soul had or didn't have. Now, the very first thing that I want to go into, we're gonna get right into this, is I wish that you could skip the intro stuff. Like, I want to go straight to this part right here, where you're looking at right now, where I have my young MJ, my warlock that I originally had. I want to go to that part. I don't want to do that whole Hongmoon nonsense all over again for every character. I just allow me to skip that part and like wash up on the beach. That's all I want to do. Like for real, for real, for real. Like none of that Hongmoon stuff. The next thing I would like to do is, at the end of dungeons, when you finish a dungeon, especially when we're doing dailies, it is super annoying that you have to go back to that staging area. I want to go right back to the area where you can start picking your next dungeon again. Like, I don't see why we have to go back to that staging area if we don't want to. If you have all your inventory fine, you don't need to go back to the staging area. We should have an option to do that or zone directly back to the point where you were at before. I want that. Definitely I want that. The next thing I want is the quest location. Now you guys know the quest location. Whenever you come on a quest in the game or whatever else, you run right to where it is on the map. But majority of the time it's you're not loading it fast enough or whatever else, because I've actually done this on many computers and the computers that are really strong and it still happens. The icon will be somewhere else and you just kind of gotta remember or have done it before. It's a minor annoyance, but it's just the annoyance that I wish that just wasn't in the game, to be honest with you. I wish that bots had it harder, to be honest with you, because right now they don't have it hard. They are doing a good job getting rid of them. There's not a whole lot of bots left over, so I can give them props for that. But like in PvP, there's still people who are still like botting, and like if they're actually there and then they just bot in the actual arenas and stuff like that. Like I wish there was a way that you had to make them take like some type of test or something like that, where they have to actually do something and have full complete gaming input, or they won't be allowed into the next fight. If you see a lot of have a script that has it so that if you see a person losing like 20 fights in a row, because that's like almost insane, but if you see somebody losing 20 fights in a row, then the game prompts you, okay, now you got to take a test. Now we need to know that you're here or something like that, or you can't do any more fights for this period of time because you just lost too much. Like get an embarrassment debuff or something like that that makes you stop doing that nonsense. The next thing is probably the most annoying thing out of this entire list that I'm going to tell you, is there needs to be AP ratings for certain dungeons, because certain people just shouldn't be in those dungeons. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even allow certain characters, if they haven't completed like the big 4 blue dungeons or something like that, if they haven't completed say like a entry level epic dungeon or something like that, like they should not be in the avalanche den like under 450 or something like that. Like you gotta at least be 450 or something like that to be in the avalanche den, or Solgun's limit or something like that. Like, I understand that sometimes guildies want to carry, but then make a system so that there can be guildies can carry, like, dedicate, okay, I'm carrying this character, and then people coming in, when they get put towards a mission, it'll say, hey, we're coming into a group, we're carrying somebody, is that okay with you? Then the person has a chance to say, okay, you know what, I don't want to, this ain't gonna work for me, I'm out. Like, just to have that option, just not just come into a dungeon and then you're seeing people at like 360, 370, 380 AP and they want to do a DPS race a dungeon. No, that's not fair to everybody. I feel that there should be some type of limitation to stop things like that. It should always be like that in any type of game like that. So you just don't, people shouldn't be forced to carry people who are not playing properly or just don't know any better. It's not their fault sometimes, but still, like, it's just not fair to the people who do know better, who are earning it. Like, they need to have a choice in that matter. So the next thing I would like to talk about is more things should happen randomly in the open world, and this would actually help out with the grinding in this game, because right now All we do is, even when we get new dungeons, we're just grinding in the new dungeons over and over again. We do the dailies, go into dungeons, grinding over and over again. We have open world areas, but they're always the same. Like, it needs to be more random. It needs to be open. It needs to be roaming events in this game to have some fun. They need to make the PvP battleground actually means something, which is probably going to have to be that you're going to have to normalize the gear, because nobody wants to do it, because you end up running up to somebody who is in legendary gear like 700 AP and they hit you twice and you die. That's not going to be fun for people, and I kind of understand that. For me, I'm kind of like, I laugh at it and, you know, try to find a way to win, because you can still find ways, but it's not going to be fun for the majority of the community. So hopefully they work on that. The next thing I like to go on is clothing should be a trade skill. To make clothing, like, there should be a base form of it that you can make clothing in game, that you can work on it. Matter of fact, you can even get to the point where you start making like your own epic outfit that's separate for guild stuff. It could be just something separate. I think clothing should actually be a trade skill, and that you can work on making. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with anything. It's just a trade skill. It's just to make your own type of outfit so you can be stylish and do what you want with your type of gear. I totally agree that they should have a guild version, but there should be a solo version. The next thing I like to go towards is auto timeout for bot spammers. There is no reason why you should come into the game and see like so much bot spam and they're just sitting there all the time. Like, there should be something that wipes them out, so you know, like, if they do it to us like a certain part of the time of day or whatever else, and they just keep doing it, should be something to say, okay, you're timed out, you can't log back in until we get verification for you that you are who you are. And then that makes somebody from NCSoft come in and see so and so from gold farmer blah 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 has been doing this, and then the person comes and say, okay, you're a gold farmer, you're banned. And that's really all that needs to happen. So I'm hoping that NCSoft will do something like that. Last but certainly not least, not that important, but it is kind of important, now that we have the Chi Master come in, please NCSoft allow things like a class change. I will pay $30 to, like, one of my alts that's like level 40 or something like that. I'll pay $30 so I can change that alt to a Chi Master. Please allow me to do something like that. Like, it's good that we have the sex change and everything else like that, but I want the class change. I want to be able to go in there and be like, yeah, son, Chi Master. Oh, I got me a level 40 assassin. Nah, man, no level 40 assassin. Chi Master. Now I'm a level 40 Chi Master. That's all I want. That, like, give me that for Christmas, NCSoft, please. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Put everything that you wish that you want this game to do in the description, in the comment section below. Hopefully somebody at NCSoft will see it and say, you know what, damn, that's a good idea, and they will change the game in a positive light. Other than that, peace, and I will see you next video. I'd like to thank everybody for 10K subs. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. And if you liked what you saw in this video, please click the top right to click more of my videos, or click the bottom right to subscribe to the channel. Once again, one love, peace, and I will see you next video.